Wait for it. Stay there. Someone's phone's ringing. That's it.
Oh, lost
Ready?
you. Joe, if you wish to be seen, Pet, we'll have to have that seat go further forward. Right, all right.
Come on, Colt. Come on.
Take me up the screen, man.
How are you doing? Oh, hey, Fran.
Oh, there she is.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
What are you doing? Did you work today? Or did you
I've
have
been
the day
working
off?
today and I've got the live jam. What more could I possibly want for my birthday?
Yeah.
I've got that as well.
What about the pint of speckled hen that you had last night?
Aye, I've got a proper job.
Aye, well then. Fran,
Yeah.
Francis, Alex says the price of the tickets were a lot more than you thought they were.
Go on then.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Oh, I reckon 200.
How much did you
More
think?
than that.
Was this for ACDC?
Yeah, I reckon more like 300-400.
Wow. They better be good.
They can
Fran,
stick,
two
they
year-
can stick their gig
about-
up their arse for that sort of money.
Yeah.
There's not, I mean, Foo Fighters can charge 80 quid. Are you seriously saying that ACDC can charge more than however many times?
It's
That's
robbery with
ridiculous.
violence because everyone knows it's probably the last tour, the farewell tour. So they're robbing
Oh.
people blind, and it'll not be the band members; it'll be the agents. But they can
That's
stick that. They
terrible.
can stick their tickets up their arse for that sort of money. I would boycott it.
And especially the fact they're not coming up here.
That's my
Oh.
excuse for not going, Alex.
Yeah, well,
Fair enough.
he's got no morals, is he?
Got no.
Oh,
no,
He
no.
should- Dad, I know you're
Hold on
paying
a
back.
second.
I object. I'm not going to go.
If
I'll give
someone
the
else
ticket.
bought me the tickets, that would be different.
I
If
could,
anyone wants to
morals.
buy me tickets, I'm all right with that.
I could
Oh,
become a
nice.
fan if somebody bought us a ticket.
Mhm.
Aye. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Oh, thank you very much. How are you doing?
You old bugger.
Bastard, I think is the word you were looking for.
Aye. You've hit the nail on the head there.
Oh, all right. Oh.
No. How old are you? I reckon you're 41.
That's close. Very close to what
Aye.
it was 10 years ago.
All right, aye.
He's not very good at maths, Brian.
Well, he's a good looking young lad, like, you know.
Your eyesight's going as well as your maths.
But it better not be. I was down the Specsavers with him today and them's his new glasses.
Oh, well, I'll take the compliment now then.
Oh, well. Aye, they're good glasses.
Well, these are my old ones. I cannot see out the new ones.
Aye. Well, you know when I cleaned it, Brian, when I cleaned them at dinner time, I told you, I thought they were still a bit dirty. But I've never seen any clean, I never seen any scratches on your old ones.
Joe, do you want one of these? No.
Why is Joe hiding out of sight? The camera can probably get everyone in.
She's, well, because Alex is right over there, and when I turn it, she's sat back a bit, watch.
You don't like being on the camera?
She doesn't like being on the camera, so we'll just leave it like,
I'm
we'll
not-
just leave it like that then.
I'm not bothered what she likes.
No, I know, well, she didn't like it, so respect her privacy, so she's not on the camera now.
Right, okay, no problem.
Yeah, she is.
Turn the camera off first.
Don't worry, you can hardly notice that you're in the camera view.
That's right. I couldn't see it
There's
at all
only
until
one of you,
when he
yes.
mentioned it.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. So I don't know
Right.
if we've got Dan tonight or not.
No.
I think he might have said. Oh no, that was last week. That was last week that he said he couldn't make it.
Right.
It's difficult. It's difficult to keep up, Brian.
Aye, yeah, I would say so. I wonder. Aye.
It is very difficult to keep up.
Well, Joanne, what have you been doing today?
Can't you move your phone out?
Oh, that's exaggerated. You've been out gallivanting.
We've been forcing you to use a smartphone.
She's not. She's got it all lined up and I'm all ready to go. I'll be able to use it as a telephone very soon.
Yeah.
It's only
The
got
telephone, that's a novelty.
data.
You can get.
Hey, even Brian's got a smartphone if he could find it.
Aye, it's too smart for me. It's hidden itself somewhere.
I think they're too smart for a lot of people.
Well, that's right. I mean, just give me. Somebody was in about the real old ones. Well, I had a real old one. It had a case about that size, and
Like a brick.
Like a brick, Brian.
it was. It was always like a doctor's attache case, something like that. I felt quite important carrying it around like
Aye, they were the boys. I haven't told them about my new friend that we met in the pub today.
Dave, was it Dave?
What did he introduce himself?
Several times, I think, but we were that interested in what we were saying. We never took any bloody notes. Oh, there's the old one. Phone.
You can get that to plug into your new phones. You get your smartphones and you plug that in, so it's like an old-fashioned receiver.
Oh,
That's
it is
what you
very,
want. You can
very
stick that,
much
you can
so.
stick that in the bag and carry it around with you, Dad.
make you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm already. Oh, no, I'll not go down there. No.
What was that going to be?
That was going to be the bag I'm carrying around my waist at the minute. It's full of shit.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to go, so you're married to an old bag.
No, thank you. Okay. She's got a better line than me. She says, "You're married to an old bag."
Oh,
That was her, mate, not me.
Shocker.
Terrible. Anyway, we've got a new friend today.
I was a canny old boy.
I'd seen him before, and as I walked past him, I says, "Hiya, young," and that was his cue to jump up and come and join us.
All right.
And he stuck with her for the next 10
And he
hours.
stuck up for the next 2 hours.
Well, was he just wanting a bit of company?
He wanted company, man. Oh, he's desperate for company when he sat and talked
You
to
had
us.
to be desperate, hadn't you?
He looked older than us too, and he was 69.
I thought he said he was 68, I think he said he was.
Yeah, but you go on, tell us how. And he said, "Oh, well, you're trying to be nice." He said 73,
Aye,
and he got right to us.
he must have had a rough childhood, I think.
Well, I was impressed that he did when he used to ride across coast to coast on the bike with his mates. When he got near Burnetfield, he had a telephone where he could ring the pub at Burnetfield, the Workmen's Club at Burnetfield, and they digress. They'd all go up there. And
18 pints.
you order 18 pints.
And then he was lying about the company. He was only going on his own.
But anyway, they said, "Oh, we used to digress at Burnetfield." I said, "Well, you can't way up the hill off the do and walk there." Wasn't he? Can he hike?
Aye.
Well, he had a drink, it was nice, easy going back down.
Well, that's what he said. He says, coming across Maitland and all this, he says, coming across from the west, once you got the concert, it was a beautiful downhill.
Aye.
Would you concur with that, Michael?
It is. All the way down to, well, pretty much all the way down to the coast.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Yeah, it is pretty. That's the coast to coast route. And once you've got up Crawley Side Bank, the nastiest hill in the whole of the coast to coast, you know that's it. That's the last hill ever.
Where's that then, Michael?
Crawley Side Bank comes up from Stanhope.
Stanhope. I don't know how anybody can ride straight up there without pushing the bike.
Is it really steep? Is it?
It's one of the nasty ones, yeah.
The one that's got really long bank, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I would go along with that. It must be one of the steepest hills around.
It's not quite. It's not really up there, to be honest with you. It's there's some nastier ones, but it is hard. There's one particular section that you go around the bend. It's a really nasty piece.
Your dad mentioned it going around the bend.
I definitely go around the bend. Yeah.
Would you have, would you or anybody else have to get off and push your bike up there? Is that
No,
Consider-
no one had to push on that one, but there was one on the Land's End to John O'Groats when we went through the Cairngorms. That was
Bloody
there was
hell.
a particularly nasty one called. It even sounds horrific. It's called the Lect.
right?
It sounds. You go from the valley at the bottom with a stream running through, and then you go up to the bottom of the ski resort where the lifts are. And then
Right.
the guy explained it. Have I told you this story before?
No, don't think so.
The guy
No.
who the guide explained it. He says you'll come round a corner and you'll go over a little bridge, humpback bridge, and you'll turn a corner and you'll be looking at a wall in front of you. He says that's the hill. That's the what you've got to climb up. And I'll be at the top waiting for you to make sure you're still alive. And sure
Alright.
enough, up this hill, I could hardly turn the pedals. I was in the lowest gear and I could hardly turn the pedals, and it kept me gears were broken, so it kept on trying to jump into second. There was
Oh,
great
dear.
difficulty.
Sounds horrendous,
So I had
that.
to climb up the hill, forcing the gear, like forcing the gear lever, so it didn't keep on trying to change the second. So I'm concentrating on that, trying to climb this hill. Get to the top, and there's the van. I thought, thank God that's over. And I started pulling into the car park. He says, "Oh, you haven't done it yet." He says, "You haven't done it yet. Let's keep going." And there was another bit the same, around the corner. So we went up that, and as you're climbing up that, you can see off to the left-hand side a third bit the same. So you knew it was coming. So you go up, along, down a little bit, and then up a third bit the same. It's the hardest hill I've ever been up in 3 parts as well.
Yeah.
And are you telling me people do that for pleasure?
Well, it was. That was hard work, but the pleasure is getting to the top and knowing that you've achieved it.
Well, I think the pleasure when you get to the top must be you're still breathing.
Well, I was just about still breathing, and we got to the top, and the prize at the top, right, with this hill, was a
Aye.
cafe at the bottom, like where the ski lifts are. We'll be able to stop there,
Aye.
absolutely knackered, and we'll be able to stop at the cafe. It was closed. It was.
How did it compare to Connacht Pass?
It was a lot harder. Connacht Pass was longer, mine. Connacht Pass was about 5 mile of cycling uphill. This was probably about 1.5 miles of some of the hardest terrain I've ever cycled up.
Aye.
But, there was a
What we-
7-mile descent on the way on the other side, and funny enough, it did take you down to a valley with an even better cafe, but we didn't know that was going to happen at the time, so we were all seething. But we did get to the bottom and get to a really good cafe at the bottom of it, so it was good all in the end.
Are you doing any cycling nowadays, Michael?
I'm training for another one. We're doing like the French coast to coast, so it's from
Oh, right, that's very popular, I think.
Aye.
Aye.
from Kent and Nice. It's just slightly lower mileage than the
Aye.
Land's End to John O'Groats, but it's slightly
Aye.
more treacherous on the climb. And one of the days is 35 mile, a shorter day, but it's all uphill
Aye.
the whole day.
What's your French like?
That's
I
something
don't speak.
something to look forward to.
I don't speak French at all, but like one of my uncles, I can't remember
Well,
where it was, but Fred or Les said, you don't have to speak French, you just have to keep on saying the same thing louder each time and they'll understand what you're talking about.
Aye, the Porgies understand that well enough.
Who was that? That was
Isn't it-
Fred, wasn't it?
Yes,
No,
Fred.
it was Les.
No,
Google
no,
Translate was Les.
definitely Les, that's right. If you
Shocking.
shout loud enough.
Because he used to go to France for his holidays, so it wasn't the family.
You can speak
Shocking.
something in your phone and say that in French, please.
Well, I use Google say all the time when people are speaking Swahili in meetings, and I just say on Google.
Just then, Brian, with the modern phone, you can just speak into it, it records it, and then you tell it to speak out in the foreign language you want to say it in, and the phone.
Translations are really good now. Google's good at it, but there's a guy who I know through technology. He used to deal with years ago. He started a new company called X-Ray Glass, and it's glasses for people who can't hear, people who
All right.
are hard of hearing and are completely deaf. and you put these glasses. He's got various different types, sunglasses and such. And as you're speaking, it's typing it out on the screen in front of them on the lens.
Hey, that's
It can
That's
also
good.
do translation, so he's now got it hooked into translation. So if you're wearing these glasses abroad and someone's talking to you, it's just typing it back out in English in front of your eyes.
hey.
Yeah.
I bet that's expensive, Michael.
I don't know. I don't think it is. It's a subscription-based service, but I don't think it is actually that
Right,
expensive.
right.
It's I think you can get the app for your phone, but really that's not the same as the full experience. The full experience
It's
is putting
aye.
glasses on to your eyes, but you can get the same technology on your phone, whereas you're talking to me in French and it's just typed it onto the words are just being typed onto the phone in English.
That's what I do all the time when I'm speaking in Swahili.
Yeah, that's the way. I mean, the technology is there for anyone to use, really.
All right. There's not a big demand in Creighton for Swahili speaking people.
Apparently, there is where Joe is.
Aye, John's finding a big need. There's about a full country full of them.
Never. And they're all rabbiting away in Swahili.
Yeah.
And,
Is it not
and
predominantly French speaking where you are, Joe?
That's Burundi.
Burundi French.
oh, it's Burundi, I speak that and all.
Anyway,
Maybe you'll have to learn some phrases in French before you go.
I'll have to
Bonjour,
learn-
mon ami.
Yeah, Parlez-vous anglais?
listen,
I'll have to learn how to say. Can you speak? Do you know what it is? Not one of us. So we've got. I don't speak any other languages. We've got one guy who speaks fluent Swedish. We've got
Aye.
a guy who speaks Urdu, and we've got a guy who speaks fluent Spanish, and none of us can speak French. Of
Aye.
all of the people who are going, there's such an array of languages, not one of them being French. I'm hoping that between Spanish and English we can get by.
I think you should.
Well, some of it's a lot similar to Spanish,
I
the French.
don't
Very
know.
similar.
I read menus. I can't speak a lot of French, but I'm fine on menus.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I don't speak a word.
Right, get a Facebook. We'll have to get you a little
Fraser's one
Facebook.
on his phone.
Yeah.
You can buy one out. But for a couple of quid, you can buy a little Facebook.
You can get it, as Joe's saying, you can get it all here now.
yeah, if you know what you're doing, well.
Mm-hmm.
You can get it all there now. I'll get something. I'll make sure I've got some sort of ability to translate with me. Don't worry about that. But
Sweet.
it's
So,
funny that we've got 1, 2,
I'll do it.
3,
Because I
4.
come up with it. And I
It's funny that we've got 4 different languages with us on the travels, and not one of them is French.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Hello.
Well, they don't like us, you know, the French.
The Northern Zone. The Northern
Genera-
French Zone.
generational problem, that one. I don't think it's the same now with every generation.
Oh, you reckon it's just us older ones that's unfriendly?
It's the old bastards who either lived through the war or the parents did and told them that all French people were bastards.
Aye.
Wait a minute. Down the south of France, we had no problem whatsoever. Never got any bad feeling at all down there. But in northern France, they definitely were.
Very rude.
But if
They're
you
very
look,
rude, weren't they?
once we went in and just flattened loads and loads. We killed loads and loads of French people when we went back in. You know, and went back over the
Are you
channel.
talking about us?
I'm talking about us.
You probably shouldn't have done that when you were on holiday. Like.
When they were fighting over village after village, well, the bombers went in and just flattened them. So
Yeah.
all
Who
of
did?
them, maybe they had good right.
No, what is the French for chicken? Poulet or something, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really.
Aye. Oh yes, I've.
You got to remember you look or you laugh.
Caramba, Brian,
Look,
caramba.
Because it's either male or female.
Rusty,
The
yeah.
funniest thing was, me and Fran were in a French cafe, which wasn't really unusual because we're in the middle of France.
Yeah, that's right. You're probably struggling to find a Spanish cafe there.
Well, that's right. There's hardly anybody spoke Spanish. All speaking bloody French. So I ordered me chicken, but before that, Fran says, "Do you want the starter? There's some starter here." Says, well, what other? And she says, well, I don't know. So anyway, I had a starter, and fortunately, I had my new false teeth, and beside the false teeth, I had a drill, because it was very, very bony, this starter, and it turns out it was a Starling.
Oh.
Oh, dear, it's stolen.
We once had
Aye.
horse's tongue. We once had horse's tongue, and it was delicious, but we didn't have was horse's tongue.
Bloody hell.
In a Madeira sauce, and it was the next day. Went down to the supermarket and saw like
The dead horse.
the name that we had been eating, and it was horse's tongue.
Aye.
It was very nice. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Was the horse not wearing it at the time?
I didn't have a lot to say about
It was
that one.
speechless, Brian.
I
It
bet
was
it couldn't.
spoken French
I
anyway.
bet- I bet that couldn't speak French either.
No, not now. I'm going to tell you about technology. Me bloke I'm playing golf with the other day, he's walking down the fairway and he suddenly stopped and started talking as if he was on the phone. I thought he was cracking up. And what it is he had his telephone in his golf bag, but he's got a hearing aid in, which is Bluetooth, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Aye.
And when his mobile phone rang, he just pressed a button on his hearing aid and he's talking away as if he was talking into his phone.
Aye.
Mrs. had rang about some appointment, and I thought he was kidding. But he says, "Oh no," she says, they're not national health hearing aids, by the way. I think they cost about $3,000 for the pair of them.
Aye. There's
I
some
think-
brilliant
I
technology now on the hearing aids. There's you get them where the same ones you can control them with your phone, and you've got different filters. Because one of the big problems with hearing aids is it amplifies the whole room, and you can hear everyone louder, and that annoys people. This one
Aye.
you can say, I only want to hear near field, I only want to hear people near me, or I want to filter out
Aye.
the voices, or I want to filter out background noise, and
Yeah.
you control that from your phone.
Right?
So my man
What-
can happen and filter out guitars.
You can't
Aye.
hear well. A lot of the technology filters out music because I've been on like some calls with the lads from work, and they said play something on that guitar behind you, and I've strummed it and they said I can't hear a thing because it filters out anything other than speech.
Ah, right. Aye.
Oh, would mean that go into the room, singing it up, and she could filter it out.
So these phones, Michael, what sort of price are we talking about if you
It's
bought
just-
one?
Yeah, I don't know. If the hearing aid's got all the technology, all the phone's doing is controlling the hearing aid. It's just
Ah,
like remote
right.
control, really.
Aye,
And it'll,
I
and
get
you can
you
say,
now.
look, this is the volume I want, these are the frequencies that I want to hear, or you can
Aye,
like an
aye.
equalizer, or you can say
aye.
filter out all background noise. You can say I want to hear people converse, I don't want to hear music, filter out all of the background noise.
Yeah.
And so it's just got all sorts of different options. It's just better than your
Aye.
standard hearing aid, you know.
It's certainly sounds too technical for me.
Well, it's
No,
not really.
yeah.
You just stick the thing in your ear, to be honest, and it's a hearing aid. If you want to do any of the clever stuff, fair enough, you can use this. But
Aye. I'm not quite ready for the clever stuff yet.
No, it's
I'll give
technology.
it another 20 years.
I think technology for our age groups more difficult. I think young people seem to take to it like very, very easily.
Yeah. But remember, all you'd have to do, you can pick up a remote control and press the buttons to control the TV, and effectively that's all you're doing.
All right. Aye, aye.
If you look at it like that, don't complicate things by using the word technology, you know. I mean, everything's technology. TVs, video recorders, everything's
Sure.
technology. If you can pick the remote control up, you can press a button on the phone.
Hey, Brian, we're cleverer than we thought.
But I could press a button on my phone, but I can't find it. Not the button, the phone.
What you
Well,
need
get-
is some of these high-tech glasses. And then you'll be
High-tech.
able to find your phone.
Right.
Aye.
Aye. These are the high-tech glasses.
Yeah, they cost you nearly
I thought-
£200.
Well, that's right, and of course I thought I'd went blind when I put them on today, like. It was just one of the lenses was totally caught. Looked like the dog had spewed on them. When I come to think of it, I think the dog was wearing them.
Well, in the current dog condition, it was more likely to shite on them. Wasn't it?
Oh, that was the brown
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Dogs got the runs. Dogs have the runs for the week. They do. Yeah. Looked very nice. I mean, she was in good fettle, but you obviously something upsetting her tummy.
Where's Danny?
Don't know. He must be working. He'd usually jump onto the jam if he could. Sometimes he joins at about 7, half 7 after he's finished work. What's that you've got, champion?
No, unfortunately, it's only Guinness, but it's the new size can.
Oh, full pint.
What?
Full pint.
Aye.
Say that they give you a full pint Guinness because normally the can's on. What is it? Normally 3/4 of a pint, Michael.
Just under,
Aye.
like, is it 500 mil or something?
Yeah.
Aye, it's 400 and something or other.
We
This one's.
I think 550's a pint, isn't it?
Aye. That's
We, we tried
We do-
speculating last night, Brian, but
You were telling us.
but it was pretty vile, wasn't it, Michael?
It was really nasty. Oh, it's not a real ale bar, you see. It's more of a trendy bar with people who go in there and drink your lagers, but they're never going
We-
to sell much of it.
Actually, they shouldn't sell any of that. They should have tipped that down the sink, shouldn't they?
Well, that's right.
If anybody wanted that, they were going to poison themselves.
The girl knew straight away. She smiled as if to say, and I sort of expected that. I thought, well, why did you pour it in the first place?
Aye.
Yeah.
Sure. What? Sure, it wasn't a real ale bar. So what was the? This,
We
What?
went there for a meal and a really good,
Oh,
good
right,
food,
right,
but like, it's
clever,
not really.
that's it.
It always has a token ale, and they're the bars, aren't they, where they have one token ale on tap, and you've got to think to yourself, the token ale's not going to be sold much, is it? It's not going to.
no,
be
that's right. It's going to stand in the
You go
pipes
to
for
a
a
proper
long
real
time.
ale bar, and they're selling lots of it.
Aye.
It's easier.
It's
I
always
mean, that one that I go to with your dad in Cramlington Village. They've got a good selection, Bruce says, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got a great selection, that one. They've got about 8 real ales,
Nice.
all of that £2 a pint.
Where?
Wetherspoon.
Wetherspoons.
Where? Oh, aye. But like, which ones though? Which ales?
Abbott.
No.
You don't like Abbott, do you?
Well, it's pointless paying £2 for shite, isn't it?
But I don't know where you're coming from. You just don't like Abbott. It's too strong for you.
Aye. Yeah, I mean, you can get a glass of water for now if you want, and then it's even cheaper again. If you want to just go on price, drink water.
There's a lot of people like the taste of urine.
Well, obviously, my dad does.
Are you taking it?
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
they put an Abbott logo on it, and they cool it
Oh.
down overnight.
Our regular beer, it got up 4 pence a pint. It's now 1.78 a pint.
So you're
Aye.
going into Wetherspoons and shopping on price instead of quality. Is that what you're telling us?
I'm just telling you, it's delicious, and it's 3.8, and you can have 8 pints and drive home.
you probably can have 8 pints.
As
and
long
have a
as,
breathalyzer
as long as,
test.
as long as you remember to take your car.
Yeah.
Anyway, Brian, it must be good stuff. I come home and was using the chainsaw for an hour this afternoon after I finished when I got home.
Yeah.
Did you?
definitely.
Aye, good on you, kid.
Well, I don't know when we talk Alex into knocking out a tune for her, but we might. You never know. If you speak to him nicely, come on, get your guitar up.
Yeah.
Come on, Alex.
Come on, give him. Don't waste all that talent. Right?
Don't know what to play now.
Sitting on your bushel. You'll think of something. Just hit a few chords and it'll all come back to you. Do the Brian method. Try several.
Well, the thing is, it's a lot easier for Brian because he only knows 3 chords in the first place.
Oh, what a Snyder mark. I didn't know you knew 3 chords.
Actually,
Well, why you
I only know 2 chords. The other one I just made up myself.
I've got a very clingy corky under my desk here.
Will it match that for you?
No, I'm not cold at the minute unless
Right.
anybody else is.
No, it's alright. We're just waiting, he's thinking about it, he's scrolling around here.
Can't think of anything to play. Well, I mean, there is
Well,
something.
well, can we make requests?
You can make a request.
Right.
Why-
One you
What,
play.
what,
We're not playing the same song in a row.
can you do that one, Rock Me, somebody or other?
I
In a
work.
free world. Rock Me, something
Rocking
in a free world.
world.
We'll do that together on the bass then.
Alright.
They'll do that. Can do that one when it's my dad's turn to play. They can both do that one.
Yeah.
But we need a different one out of Alex leading up to that.
Oh, that's what we need. He's racking his brains at the minute. He doesn't want to do the same tune he's done for the last 3 weeks. Do you know Freight Train?
It's been derailed.
I'm amazed at this Freight Train. Hey? Brian's sung often enough for the last 5 years.
What's that?
Freight Train. It's going so fast. It must have went that fast, he does not.
All right. Nancy Whiskey.
That was it. That's it.
I'll just tell you one.
Great surname.
Oh no.
Oh.
Last breath of full winds blow, better raise your ears. Sound of hooves knocks at your door. Lock up your wives and children now, for it's time to wield the blade. Now you've got some company. Horsemen of Thor and Vera. On leather speeds they rise. They've come to take your life. On the dead of night, with the horseman ride, won't choose your fate and drive. Been dying since the day you were born, you know it's all been planned. Content of deliverance rites. Sinner once, sinner twice, no need for confession now. Now you've got the fight of your life. Horsemen draw and hero. On leather streets they rise. They've come to take your lives. On the dead of night, with the horsemen rise. Don't choose your fate tonight. Time's taking its toll on you. Lines have whacked your face. Time that your body it has gone through. It's an empty place. Pestilence, what you had to go through. What happened to others river. Let the streets they ride. Got to take your life. On the dead of night, with the horsemen ride. Or choose your fate and die. Choose your fate and
Well done.
Excellent, Alex. Like that one. I like that one.
Very, very good.
I like
Spot
that one a
on.
lot. Is that in A? Is that an A chord that you're doing there?
Second worst.
Was it, sorry?
Is that a... No, it's not.
I think it was 8 with an added 16th.
No, alright. E minor, isn't it?
Chronicles.
That's the one. Go between an E and an
Oh, I get it. Right. Yeah, like an E minor.
Yeah.
I wondered what it was. I like it.
Is that in the horses? Chugging along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, that's the
You're a boy, let's have a song out here.
What's that, sorry?
Let's have a song out here then.
He's having a drink.
That's right. You've got to get your priorities right, you see, Brian.
Well, I
Right, how
think,
did you end up with Guinness? What, had they run out the champion?
Oh, yeah.
well,
What's going on with Guinness?
I've still got some champion actually. But I'm not discussing it in case it gets out and somebody
Yes.
finds it in the garage.
You've got it hidden somewhere.
I'm gonna do-
I've just
I'm gonna do
mentioned the
this song.
champion and the dogs turned up.
B.
Yeah, I think you're going.
Good guy. There's your man. Then
No, I don't know the next one.
It's
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Something similar is this. We say you go to heaven. Oh, I don't know, I got that key wrong. Yeah, I've got it gone.
You forgotten it?
Nah, it's gone. My own song.
Toppins.
Aye, funny that, isn't it?
your own song.
You wrote it in the eyes off by heart.
I'm not going to do it now, I've ruined it.
You haven't ruined it. You just
I'm
you
not doing it anymore.
would.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. Still young as you fall. There's so much you have to do. Find a good, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now. down, take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I cried, even all the things I knew inside, it's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me now. There's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go.
Very nice.
Rocking in the free world then, Grandad?
Yeah, we'll do what now.
Rocking in the free world.
Oh, I like that.
Get in.
Gonna run a couple of notes.
Ah, ready,
Gary.
ready.
Yeehaw!
I know I keep asking this question, but I can never remember the answer. Where does that originate, that song?
Neil Young wrote it. Neil Young
Ah.
wrote it probably in the 80s. Just guessing like on that one. But Neil
Ah.
Young wrote it when he was a comparatively young man. He's still knocking about, but he's a comparatively old man now. Like,
Did he?
I think
Did he have much success with that? Then was it in the charts? Or?
That
Yeah, I
was
think,
one of his
yeah.
big ones, that. Yeah.
yeah,
Aye,
yeah.
aye, I can't understand why I haven't heard it before.
He was Watchtower as well, wasn't he? All along with Watchtower.
Aye,
They're all these two big ones.
No, Lona Watchtower was
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Aye, but Neil Young, obviously, that was his song. But
Was it?
aye, Hendrix covered it.
Right.
Yeah, Hendrix stole it off Neil Young, so it was still one of Neil. I mean, that probably Hendrix made it one of the biggest songs of all time.
I thought that was. I thought Along the Watchtower was. Always started off as a folk singer and went on and on and on.
You might be right.
Yeah, man, who am I thinking of? The massive lad. He started on. The one about
Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. That's right. Bob Dylan wrote it, didn't he?
Yes, it's Bob Dylan. Yeah, it's Bob Dylan who wrote All Along the Watchtower. You're right. Aye. I'm getting
But
mixed
Bob-
up.
but he didn't write "Rockin' in a Free World."
No,
No,
it's
no.
Neil Young. It was me. I'm getting mixed up with things.
We can't even remember the words to his own song tonight.
I know. I can remember the words. Well, I can't, but I've got them written down. It's how to sing it that I couldn't remember.
All right.
Aye. I think you're nearly as demented as me.
I think I'm probably. I could be even worse.
Aye, but you're covering it up very well.
Aye, well, that's the trick, isn't it? That's the skill, really. It's not about what you can do. It's what you tell people you
No,
can do.
that's it.
I'm Brian.
The next thing we'll know, you'll be speaking French.
Brian,
We,
Brian,
we.
is it right that Joe Biden wants to know what medication you're taking?
Aye. I tell you what, it's rather frightening news today that Trump's got a lot of these charges thrown
Yes.
out of court and whatnot,
Yeah, I heard
and
that.
that he's going to make it so that he can do what the hell he wants and make any laws, and he's bound to declare war on somebody just because he can.
The frightening thing is, Brian, he seems to have the judges prepared to break the law as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Aye.
The law to his favour.
Well, he appointed them. He appointed
He
the
appointed
judges.
them, you see.
They handpicked them.
Aye, 4 right-wing judges. Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing all along. You know, when he appointed those judges.
Oh, I don't think he's totally mad. Just about, but not quite there yet.
He's a two.
It's
he might not be mad, but he's
It's frightening, Brian.
a total dictator type
No,
of
he's,
person.
Oh.
he's not stupid. He's an intelligent man, but he is mad.
Oh, horrible. I can't bet even here.
Well, they say Putin is as well. Like he's away with the fairies.
Aye. Yeah.
Well, I think when he was over there, when he was president, he went over that. I think what he told Putin was he admired the fact that he just stopped there forever. You know what I mean? There's no
Well,
chance.
that's right. He liked the idea of
He liked the idea that you're there for life.
Yeah.
Very nice fellas from the same thing.
Yeah, well, the Chinese lad done the same. So did Chairman Mao, didn't he?
Well, that system's a good one, isn't it? The system where you.
All the dictators. Don't they?
Yeah.
The system where you get 4 years extended to 8 maximum is a good system because at least you can get rid of the arsehole. Well, you thought you could, and now he's coming back again.
Aye.
If he gets in, wasn't he trying to increase the term limits?
Increase what?
Wasn't he trying to increase the
was
term
he?
limits? I think he was.
Thank God. He will get elected. He will get elected.
I think he'll get elected,
He will.
won't he?
He'll get elected. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't help. It wasn't help it. Biden, when he came on that thing in the opening minutes, he wandered off and couldn't remember what he's talking about. And
Poor old Joe.
and they reckon he took a week off work to practice how he was going to speak and what have you. And then he screwed up.
He might have been
He,
one of
he should have had a month's practice,
No, he,
Well,
and
it
then
just
got
shows
somebody
that-
else to do it.
Yeah. There's some good choices there, like on the old American election, isn't there? Some really solid
Yeah,
choices.
bloody crap.
yeah, you can have one or the other. He should have been in jail for the way we incited that riot. There was 5 people killed that day.
Aye. Well, they'll all be, with the election being so close now, they'll all be stocking up on ammunition and whatnot.
I'm pretty sure they will, Brian, because he'll not accept the defeat.
No, it'll be some sort.
And stronger.
It's just amazing that there's 75, maybe 80 million people support him.
Aye.
Every time he goes to court, he says get picked on, and they agree with him and send him money. And he's getting richer by the minute every time he goes to court.
I think we should be writing letters telling him what a wonderful man he is.
Yeah, that's right. Trying the different reverse psychology tactics.
Just don't forget to mention your name.
Danny. Michael, don't forget, don't record this in case he sees it.
Aye.
That's right. Rocking in a free world, eh?
Yeah. Aye, that's exactly right. There you go. Right, Alex. Oh, are you playing Brian?
Oh, not at the minute. I'm just considering it.
No, I know you're not at the minute. I'm asking if you're going to, though.
Oh, hey, dear me.
Go on, Michael, get him.
What?
Get him, Michael.
Get him?
He's
Get him. Go and get your guitar. We're farting about.
Put your glasses on and find that guitar of yours, man. Look, it's already there. Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's a
a
Guinness.
harp. That's a harp. I don't think you can. It's one of the few instruments you can't play.
I've got a banjo somewhere, but
Ah, you have. It'll be under your bed. It'll be an expensive one.
You get your banjo out then. It's no good trying to freeze. It's no good trying to freeze one.
no. I thought when I looked back, it'd have all gone.
There you go.
Well, just count me out for the.
Well, you find your guitar but you're playing next time round.
Right.
For Michael's birthday.
Michael Rowan. No, can I stand that? Oh, you're still there.
Ah, that's right. You've inspired Alex anyway, Brian.
He's left. Hi, Alex.
He's going to do one of Nancy Whiskey songs. He's going to do Freight Train.
Good lad. Brilliant. Because we like railways, us.
That's right.
Never played this one before, never learned this. I'm just going to give it a go.
Right then, he's never played it before. He's never learned it, so it's good. So
Sounds like-
get it.
Sounds like it's the same style as me. Never played it. Never learned it. Aye.
Just have a bit of practice, son.
Just for the record, let's get the story straight. Me and Uncle Tom were fishing, it was getting pretty late. Out on a cypress hill, they were wishing well, where they say you've got no bottom, say it take you down to hell. We're in the bushes and off to the right, me come to men talking in the pale moonlight. Sam John Bradley and Deputy Hedge holding two of them bodies down to the water's edge. I know a secret sink on down. Bottom of the well, it never been found. I know a secret down in Uncle Tom's cabin, oh yeah. I know a secret that I just can't tell. I know a secret down in Uncle Tom's cabin. Know a secret that I just can't tell. Know a secret down in Uncle Tom's cabin. Through the bodies in the wishing well. As they worked on me and Tom got down, praying real hard but they wouldn't make a sound. Running through the woods back to Uncle Tom's shack, where the full moon shines through the rooftop cracks. Oh my God, Tom, who are we gonna tell? Shoot people lines in a prison cell. Keep your mouth shut, that's what we're gonna do. Let you walk right up in the wishing well too. I know a secret down in Uncle Tom's cabin. Know a secret that I just can't tell. Know a secret down in Uncle Tom's cabin. Oh yeah. Know a secret that I just can't tell. Oh, know a secret down in Uncle Tom's cabin. Who put the bodies in the wishing well?
Yes.
Is that a free? Is that a free song?
A free song? I didn't pay for it.
No, the group free.
I know the version by Warrant, but it might have been a cover.
I think it's
it could have
slightly
been.
different, the free version of Wishing Well. I know
Yes.
The free version of Wishing Well is a different song, Brian.
Oh,
What other records did free was only going about a couple of years?
Oh,
Right now.
Right now.
The what?
All right now.
All right
Oh,
now.
baby, it's
that's-
all right now.
that was the most
That was
popular
the most
one, that
popular.
one.
It's good. Michael, you've done that before.
I can't remember it now. So you're thinking of. That's the Wishing Well you're thinking
Excellent.
of.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember it
Brilliant.
right now.
Play the bit you know.
Sorry?
Play the bit you know.
He wasn't totally interrupted.
That's it.
Something like
Go
that.
on.
Yes, he stood in the street.
Yes.
Oh, oh, now you're trying to trick me into love.
Nah, can't remember it. But it's been a
I-
long time since I played that one. Bloody hell.
It was a good tune.
Did I not?
Great song though. Aye, it's a pity they broke up so early.
Can't remember it.
Right.
Nah, bollocks to that.
Good try.
Yeah, yeah. Something in the same key though.
Aye. Excellent.
Somewhere in the city where the air is still, baby being gone through the overkill. Who
Well done, Michael.
He
You
plays the
played
guitar
that well.
Yeah, very
Didn't he
well.
just?
Quite exhausting, that one.
I know, it looked exhausting.
Can you do it in French?
Yeah.
We're going to do.
No, it's a bit difficult in French.
There goes the young Chusbury shop. Well, when I'm when I get to put the puppy out, still the rock cat man around the wood. But when you come home, they Johnny be good. He never ever really ride so well, but he was playing guitar like ringing the bell and then go. Go, Johnny, go, go, 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 go. Go, hey, Johnny, be good. Well, we can guitar and we can sing. When we dream by the railroad track. Oh, and you don't see it in the rain. Making all the rivers and the crowd. Feel back and shot and sing by the ride that just before. Come can't play that then go. Go, Johnny, go, go, 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 go. Go, hey, Johnny, be good. Well, when I call one day you will be a man. You will be the leader of a big rock band. People come to see you from miles away just to listen to you rock and hear you sing. One day you'll be famous, even me in life. Say, Johnny, be good. Hey, go, go, Johnny, go, go, go. 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 Go, it's Johnny be good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're getting good at coordinating the endings.
Yeah, we're just getting practice playing together, isn't it?
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah. I love playing along with him, you know, and that bass gets going.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. Yeah.
Was there any more? Who was that again?
Sorry, that was
Johnny be good.
Johnny B. Goodman. You know who it was. I've just
I
said
know
it.
it was, but he didn't say his name.
I know, but I did to start with.
Who is his name?
Who wrote it?
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
Aye, Chuck Berry. Yeah.
You're just trying to wriggle out of playing something new.
Well, if the guitar's in, I haven't.
Don't worry about it not being in tune.
I never did.
It never matters.
My mistake was to put strings on.
We're only 4. There you are, we're going to get a tune.
No, you might. I'm just going to see if it.
Fair enough. That's so far so good.
Did you know that one?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's have the next one.
Very similar.
Good.
In fact, you'd have a job to tell them apart. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. Takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Around my feet, there are 21 lamps of shade. Around our feet, there are 21 lamps of shade. Around me, there are 21 lamps of shade. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. Oh Lord, it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. While my sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Rain, 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 go so fast. Rain, 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 go so fast. I don't know what train he's on. Won't you tell me where he's gone?
Don't know. Don't.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt that you were by my side. Came this illusion when I woke you. You were gone and then I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
He's running out of air.
Look at it.
I could hear you run out of air there, Brian.
I was looking around for me spare lung, but somebody's borrowed
Is
it.
that you done?
It's knackered, man. He can't get it.
I like it though.
I think, make this hear how you do it. I'm lying on the floor in the corner of the room. How you doing, right?
Brilliant.
I could just see you toppling off that seat. You know what I mean? Honest.
Another minute I would have done.
Aye. Your swan song.
Oh, so you had another minute.
You know what? I'll tell you, as kids, that's got great sentimental value, that song, because my mum and dad would be singing that, and my mum would be playing the mouth organ, and my dad sometimes played the accordion, and that was one of the where we'd all be sitting singing around. So that would be going back about there. Let me see now, I'd be about 10. So that would be about how old am I? About 72 years ago, we'd be sitting playing with my mum and dad that song around there. All the family would be there,
Yeah.
except Joe.
I rolled the fire.
Round the one fire we had, and we were lucky we had a fire. And,
We were lucky.
Look at this lovely guy over
You
here
were
with us.
lucky.
Eh?
You were
I
lucky.
thought,
You were lucky you had a fire.
oh, yeah, that's right. Alex
There
reckons
was 20 of us huddled around a candle.
I can't really see that's one better, isn't it?
Brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
Hey, Brian, thank you for that. You brought back good memories of that song.
What are you eating?
I certainly killed it.
What are you eating?
All right. Sugar-free biscuits.
All right.
Oh dear.
Biscuits
No.
are just normal biscuits, aren't they?
No, no, it says sugar free on the packet, but they're that sweet. It's got to have, Alex will tell you, some sort of poisonous.
It's sweet. It's just a similar sweetener.
Mhm.
No,
Lovely.
do one no one, so that's lovely. Yeah. Go on.
Sugar-free biscuits, eh? I'm impressed.
Hey, they're sweeter than ones with sugar in.
Aye.
Oh,
Right, and so you've just missed Brian's doing his medley.
oh, I was
Brian, do it.
Natalie,
Do it again, Brian.
I missed it. Do you have to do it again?
Are you kidding?
No. Go on. Go on. Do you all miss it?
It'll be something different.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it won't. That'll be the day when I die. Well, I give you, well, I give you all the love and the good, all the love and kissing and the wanting to say you love me, baby, until you tell me, baby, that someday will that. Oh, sorry.
That'll be the, when you make me cry, that'll be the day. Go on, then we were singing that.
Aye, I know, but I was playing something else. I hadn't realised it all rolled into the same tune.
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know any more French ones anyway.
let's have a
No.
Spanish one from you then.
The Spanish one. Oh, hey. That. Oh. Bollocks.
Is that
Right.
is
He,
Spa-
he has an old favourite. Oh, day I face the barren waste without the taste of water. The nights are cool and I'm a fool. Each star's a cool water. Oh, Dad and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry. Oh, give me a drink of water for God's sake.
You had too much
Right.
beer instead of water.
You're taking in too much water.
Aye,
Water.
I've been watering the Guinness down.
Anyway, thank you very much, Brian. You got anything else there before you put that down?
Oh, don't tempt us, I might do
Aye, anything you've got, we'll have it.
Things are getting desperate at the buskers.
Yeah, well, that.
It's not like the old favourites. I'm so young and you're so old. It's my darling, I'm too old. I don't care just what they say, 'cause forever I will be you and Melody.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
Hey, that's champion, Brian.
Wait,
Is
till
that-
I've had my first few Spanish lessons.
Absolutely. I've got a Spanish one for you, one for my next one.
Oh, right.
Or it
What a
might be
good
French.
idea.
I'll do a Spanish tune, but I'll do it in French.
Oh,
Hey,
well.
I mean, it's worth a try. None of us buggers will understand what it's about anyway.
I bet we all recognise that the French tune for that national anthem. Huh? I bet we do.
Our dad loved that. He used to play it all the time on the
Okay.
ramford.
I bet he did.
La Marseillaise, or what is it?
Yeah. No, I was thinking of the Scottish soldier. My dad used to play all the time, didn't he?
Aye.
Soldier, the Scottish soldier who wandered far away. Something like that. Anyway. Alex has got the guitar, he's just having a bit of practice, he's just
That's
warming
good,
up.
that's good.
So it's all a good sign coming here.
When you-
Oh, right, aye.
I'm gonna count them in.
Alex, before you
Yeah.
start
Great.
playing, I've got another instrument for you. And you, the one that you probably need to take to your mum and dad's to have there in your arsenal of instruments to play.
Oh God, what is it?
I'm not telling you. That's all I'm telling you. Carry on.
Penny whistle.
Is this him going to try and?
Are you
Oh,
trying to
he's
drop
the piano?
Are you?
He's going to try to get rid of the piano, isn't he?
Oh,
Sorry.
Who's the one that's got the new keyboard?
Oh, he's got keyboards, he's got bass, he's got guitar, and this is the next one that I've got, and he's going to take it.
Oh, right. I'm just waiting for this with bated breath.
Your mum will like that. Your mum will like that in your lounge when she comes home one day.
Why are you trying to get rid of his?
I know what you're trying to get rid of, and
No,
why?
I'm not trying to get rid of anything. I'm trying to get a fourth instrument into the house for you to play.
At the same time.
Drop in the shit somewhere, son. That's where
Aye.
the mischievous mind.
Can I have a clue?
Yeah. The clue is that I've got another instrument for you to play.
You already said that. That's not a clue.
That's the clue.
No, it isn't.
The clue is that it's in this room.
Well, that's it. Okay, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere.
No, you're not getting anywhere, son.
All right, audience participation. I'll
Right,
tell you as well.
is everybody ready for audience participation? Right.
Yes. Oh, good.
Listen up here, I'll make this quite clear. I'm gonna put some boogie in your ear. Shake and bop, don't you stop. Dance like a maniac until you drop. I don't mind. I could put a razor right up your spine. What are you waiting for? What do you think you were created for? Show us you care, show us you dare. You don't know what happened if you weren't there. Born to raise hell,
Born to raise hell,
know how to do it really well.
born to raise hell,
Born to raise hell.
New medicine, that's my spell. Born to raise hell,
Born to raise hell.
Every time it's like you're ringing the bell. Take it or leave it. Going for broke till the intro. Don't matter if you drink or smoke. Speaking through the beats, get up on your feet. Sweating like a hound dog, white as a sheet. Don't you be scared, don't you be scared. Everybody terrified of dirty fair. What are you waiting for? What do you think you were created for? Gravity your seat, blind in the heat. Duty nasty to the mama, stomp your feet.
born to raise hell, born to raise hell,
You know how to do it, I'm gonna do it real well.
born to raise hell,
Born
Good stuff.
Oh, you still going?
Hey,
Just getting into it.
getting a round of applause out of this.
Now we're going to cover audio only to participation. So I'll sing Born to Raise Hell once, and you got to repeat it back to us. That's everyone.
That's everyone, John.
Everyone,
That's
John.
everyone.
Born to raise hell.
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 Know how to do it, how we do it really well. Born to raise hell. Born to raise hell. Go around the roof, but you never can tell. Born to raise hell. Born to raise hell. Be a soldier and die where you fell. Born to raise hell. Born to raise hell. We know how to do it, how we do it real well. Born to raise hell. Born to raise hell. Born to raise hell. Born to raise hell.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What a finale.
Rock and roll endings. Get in there. Rock and roll endings.
Hey, that's it. Lad. Born to raise hell. That's Alex.
Wasn't in French, was it?
I would have held to
No, but the guitarist Welsh, if that counts.
Ah, Welsh.
Don't think
Make
it
a guess.
does. But we'll take it. It's the closest we've got. I like that one. It's a good one.
Yes.
It's a good Busker song, isn't it?
Yeah, it
What-
is. It's a good, very good. The only problem we've got is the time lag. But I mean, we'll all accept it now, don't we? And when the
As long as you have on the boom, you can you can keep yourself in time. And like it's in time for you, so
yes, yeah. I think we've all got the hang of the fact that it's never going to be in time, like all around. But we just get on with it anyway.
I'll give over.
There will be a time, I think, when we've got when all of us have internet quick enough for the latency to be so low that we're actually on the same timing. I believe that will happen soon.
Keep on talking and wait for a wee.
He's going to have to get the internet changed, you know.
You mean back to where he started?
I back to B3.
I thought, but he's not in a contract.
His contract's finishing very soon,
Right.
so we're renegotiate.
Just
You know,
hang fire. Let me check it out before you orders anything. Let me check out what the options are.
Like, yeah.
Because I think didn't I hear that Virgin Media are in your area now?
Not here. I don't think they're here. No.
Just hang fire and I'll get the I'll check it out. Just to make sure that we get it right, because he's going to get trapped into another 2-year contract.
Oh, right. Aye.
Yes.
Give that a miss.
Oh, that's different. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. There's a website that I used to use for like internet checks, but it's been taken over by a bigger player, so I can't do it anymore.
Oh, right.
Never mind. That is the way it goes. I'll do it another time. Never mind. I'll check it out anyway, because it could be that you can get even higher speeds again now, because Alex and Fiona are in like an area where they can get really high speed internet, like much faster than BT. But
Right.
You always go for the best you can. It's not about needing the speed, it's more about less interruptions and lags and stuff.
Aye. Better quality sound.
Well,
Better quality everything.
Aye.
now that Michael's gonna have a look through and see what he thinks is the best.
Oh, right.
Wi-Fi.
Before you buy.
Oh yeah, before I do it, I'll talk it over with you.
Yeah. play this one yet. Let me just check something out. Talk amongst. I don't want to cock 2 songs up in a night.
Oh, don't worry about it, man.
I cock everything up.
I'm not massively worried about it, but I do need to know how to play it.
What? It's never bothered me.
It shouldn't bother him, Brian.
What was that, Bruce?
It shouldn't bother him if he cocks it up. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. It's like that boiler used to have. It doesn't matter anymore.
That's right. It doesn't. The bread poultice, Brian. That's the way to get rid of them.
Aye, I don't think these young'uns will have heard of bread poultice, but by God, they hurt.
But the word, hey,
Especially if you had a boil on your bum.
My mother used to use soap and sugar for poultices.
I used to.
Soap
We-
and sugar.
oh,
We
yeah.
used to use stale bread with boiling water poured on it.
Right.
And then it was stuck to your bum.
What? Well, I had a boil on the back of my neck. What was the good of that?
Well, no, but I'm not going to even attempt to answer that.
It looks like a boil.
Michael,
What's that?
we're just talking amongst ourselves. Didn't interrupt you.
That's all right. Carry on talking about whatever you were talking about.
I forgot now. I think it was boils.
Boils is fine. And I poultices or something. I don't even know what that means.
No.
You would if you had one stuck on your bum.
I probably would. You're right. Aye. Yeah.
You'd be learning to fly very early on.
We used to, you know, people who had chest infections. We used to
Aye.
do kale and poultice and strap it to the chest. And the kale
On
and
that,
about that
we-
big.
we used to get them on the chest.
Aye, that's what we did. For chest infections.
What's a poultice?
The heat.
Poultice, it's a dressing, isn't it?
Aye, for drawn out the
We're not sure how bad chest. Or something like that.
Well, he's just said,
They have bad chest.
There we go. Ah, hold on. The capo on it. Capo, what do you call it?
All right.
What we're calling it today?
I can't go.
Capo.
Got no place to go, but there's a girl waiting for me down in Mexico. She's got a bottle of tequila, a bottle of gin, and if I bring a little music, I could fit right in. We got airplane rides, we got California drowning out the window side. We got big black cars, and we got stories how we slept with all the movie stars. I may take a holiday in Spain, leave my wings behind me, drink my worries down the drain, and fly away to somewhere new. Hop on my choo-choo, I'll be your engine driver in a bunny suit. If you dress me up in pink and white, I may be just a little fuzzy about it later tonight. She's my angel, she's a little better than the one that used to be with me. She liked to scream at me, and it's a miracle that she's not living up in a tree. I may take a holiday in Spain, leave my wings behind. everybody's gone. They left the television screaming that the radio's on. And someone stole my shoes, but there's a couple of bananas and a bottle of booze. Oh, well, Happy New Year's, baby. We could probably fix it if we clean it up all day. Or we could simply pack our bags and clap your plane to Barcelona, 'cause the city's a drag. I mean, take a holiday in Spain, leave my wings behind me, flush my worries down the drain, fly away to somewhere new. Take a holiday in Spain, leave my wings behind me, drive this little girl insane, fly away to somewhere new.
Well done, Michael.
Well done, Michael. That was lovely.
How's Danny?
Oh,
How you
Dan.
doing, Dan?
Yeah, right. I've just been on a run.
Oh, have you?
I'm a bit late, yeah.
It's alright, alright, good stuff. Keeping yourself fit.
How far did you run?
I ran up the crag, down to the river, around the river, and back to the centre.
Bloody God.
The crag that I know that you can see up there directly in front of you virtually. Yeah. Decent that, like.
Aye, it is.
It's a decent sprint, that one.
Yeah.
I went with Shay and Amy.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. I'm impressed.
How long did that take, Danny?
43 minutes.
Ah, right, aye.
3 minutes, exactly. Not that you were timing it.
Aye. I've got your watch to tell us.
Strava.
Do you know, no, Strava doesn't work on it.
No, Strava never did. The Samsung.
You know, my watch, right? Casio. I sent it back to Casio, yeah?
Aye.
They've quoted us 80 quid to fix it. So I'm just not, I can't be
They're
bothered
only,
with that. Like.
they're only
It
about
cost
8
us,
quid each.
it cost us like 190.
Aye.
And I've had it since I was 16.
Aye. Is it the clip that the strap goes into that's part of the watch?
Yeah, I'm thinking if I'm going to buy the part and try and repair it myself.
Yeah. Is it not the whole case though?
Yeah, it is.
Aye.
It sounds like
Can
it
you not
might
get
be a
like a
difficult
strap?
job.
Can you not like get a flexible strap that it's
No, it's the pins. It's the pins.
I know, like something that would hold it and cradle it rather
No.
than going into the pins. No. Nah, fair enough.
No, I'll just try and fix it, and if I can't, then I'll get a new one.
Aye.
There was a lovely little watchmaker in the Granger Market, and he's the sort of fella you'd go to.
I can fix this. I've
Aye.
fixed it before, but I wanted because I didn't know what part it was, but they've given us a part number now, so
Aye.
Right.
I get it back in 30 days anyway. Is Auntie Joe there? Auntie Joe? Auntie Joe, listen, are you listening?
She's
I've got
here.
some good news for you. Are you all ears?
Yeah.
You can have your pearl back. I bought me own. I knew you were going to pester us so you can just have it back, like.
Okay.
Why have you got an even
Is it
better one?
broken or something?
Aye, I've got the super edition of what she's got.
Oh, shit. I'll have your new one.
She says you're a little shit.
I'll have the new
A
one.
little shit.
I've got a pair because I need a pair for my new 10.
Oh, you Dion. Hello.
Did he go to Bradley Park or we call it?
Yes, Bradley Hall Gardens.
Aye.
Was it good? Was it nice?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Yeah, very good, very good, very good, very nice.
Very nice.
Very good, very
Always
good.
good, always good in that place. Well, the lad who comes up and works here, Bally, one of the lads who I work with, it's his favourite place. He keeps saying, "Well, try somewhere different." He's saying, "No, I want to go. So I know where I want to go. I want to go to Bradley Hall Gardens." All right. So
Brian, they're talking about where you went when you came down here. You went to Bradley Hall Gardens.
With Francis.
Oh, right, I've been a few
You
times.
did.
Aye.
Danny lopped your hair off.
Yeah.
Tie it back.
It's all off.
He's had it cut again.
I cut it all off in vain yesterday with a razor,
Yeah.
like on a samurai film, because I lost the battle.
You look good with your hair like that.
You lost all your powers now.
I lost all my powers, yeah.
Until you,
Just-
until you take the ponytail out.
Yeah,
Then
until I
you get
take the
back again.
ponytail out.
Yeah.
Look, he's got his ponytail, man. He's a rock.
He's a heavy rock.
That's it.
Right.
He's like the Davy Crockett.
Aye, the Davy Crockett.
Your hair there is like I used to have my hair when I was about your age.
I like it like that.
Aye.
I want to go on site.
What was it? The Alamo. Danny wants to go to the Alamo.
It was.
Remember the Alamo.
Yeah.
There's no there except a ruined church.
And the American
He had a
state-
piss on it. It was Ozzy Osbourne that had a piss on it.
Has he?
Yeah, he just got out his taxi and started pissing, and he happened to piss on the Alamo.
It's unusual for us. He was sure.
I'm sure it was him. I'm pretty sure it was him.
When you think of Remember the Alamo, which movie comes to mind?
Remember the Alamo?
The Alamo.
Alamo.
I know what you mean. The Alamo with Clint Eastwood.
No. For me, it's a joke out of American Werewolf in London.
Ah,
Oh, well, I remember John Wayne in the Alamo. That was where I went to.
Yeah.
Richard Widmark. Jim Bowie.
our parents fought each other down at the Alamo.
That's it. Yeah.
Aye.
What?
Danny, what
Couldn't
time
stand
are you
this.
on Friday?
5 o'clock.
So what time are you going to meet up?
I don't know, because they were on about going Kitty, but then we'll have to leave them really early to go and check it. I think we should go to Howarth.
Whatever you want. I didn't
Oh.
say anything.
Buses
I was
do
just
that.
recommending nice places, that's all.
Can you find some good places in Howarth? Is it a big place? Doesn't sound like it.
Howarth, yeah, it's a big market village.
Alright,
It's proper touristy. It's like the Lake District in the Dales.
right.
Yeah, it'll be expensive.
It's not Joe, the bus is down to Keithley.
It's not as expensive as the lakes.
It's not as expensive
No.
as Joe's there.
It's not
No.
as yeah, it's not. Do you know how much a hotel is in the lakes these days?
No, go on.
Like 300 to 500 quid a night.
Wow. Where, in a hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think we'll bother. I'll cancel that appointment.
Well, that was like when we were like staying on the Isle of Skye, Alex. It was going to be 400, 500.
Yeah.
Every time we go hiking, guess who I bump into, right? Like people in the tech sector from London all the time. I met this person at like Models AI and all that. Then I met this person who was like a banker in London. I keep on meeting like proper rich people from
Yeah,
London on the
that's it.
hills.
The only people who can afford to actually book hotels
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, we're staying down at the spa down the road. Oh, you know, the spa that I sneak into to go for me
Oh,
swim
that's
after. Yeah,
So you probably got about 100 quid's worth of spa that day.
more than that.
Have you heard this story? Danny and his
No,
camping
it-
expedition.
No, I've done it loads of times. Like,
What?
Tell for the sake of Brian, tell him what you do.
well, what I do is I scout out a spa on Google Maps.
Right.
Then I walk into it. If there's a sign-in list, I sign my name in a rude
Right.
name usually. And then I go in and then I act really confident, and then no one bats an eyelid.
So he's basically
Oh,
camping.
right.
He's
So you're a
camping.
bit of a con man. then.
Aye.
A bit, yeah.
You learn
No,
I'm only
but-
stealing water.
And
But
you
tell-
reckon you're pretty good at it.
But ask him how many towels he's got.
Oh, don't ask that.
How many?
Are you taking the towels as well?
Am I
Yeah,
out?
it's like a trophy, isn't it?
There's at least two in our house.
At least two what?
In our house.
I've got 2 here and 2 there.
All right.
I'm part
Yeah,
of the leisure club.
They seek him here, they seek him there.
Who's-
Down and
Me and Josh said, "Excuse me, we didn't get any towels in our room." And he's, "Oh, it's sound. I've got these new ones in the bag."
he's nicking them.
Ah, shocking.
Hey,
And you haven't been arrested yet.
no, they'll catch you up, then he'll hide the towel in.
They'll be black.
Yeah,
I hope it's a clean one.
I always work on the basis that you try it on, and then you totally hold your hands up when you get caught. If they say, "Let's have a look.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
have a look at your room key. What's your name?" That's not you. You just got to say, "Well, it was worth a try," and walk away.
All right.
Got to hold your hands up when you get caught.
you're not gonna. The police aren't gonna come on it.
Well, no, they'll just chase you away.
Hey, well, if you catch it, Danny, don't say things like, "Well, nobody's bothered me before. I've been here loads of times."
I've got a cupboard full of these towels.
Right, put your towels back.
What have I supply 100
Have you used one of them machines that washes your speedos? You know what I mean? They've got them and all of them.
It isn't, I mean,
don't
if
know
that's
what you
the
mean, but it
time
sounds
it takes to wash them.
Hey, well, can me and Grandma go you one day?
Yeah, it'll actually be more believable then than me walking in stinking.
good. Yeah. Speaking of camping smoke, having had a fire the night before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking
Oh,
like
just stay in
looking
the
like a
room there.
freeloader. It's like when Rambo walks through the town on the first one.
Yeah.
That's what I walk in like that. You're not from around here, are you? We don't like drifters in this town.
Hey, listen.
Will you
Danny,
be carrying an iron?
Yeah, he's got that massive knife on him, doesn't he? That's why he gets put in the police station for.
Oh, right, aye. Should be a good one-liner there somewhere.
You should be, shouldn't it? You should be. Yeah.
Danny, Brian will be going to bed soon. Play Brian a tune, son.
I'm gonna play the Alamo.
All right.
I don't know if I'm tuned up.
Are you got a function?
It's just, yeah, I do. It's hay fever and I've
Out
been
in
on the
the
road.
west.
I've been breathing in shitloads of pollen.
Oh, good.
Out in
Just
the
ran
west
through a load of
of
fields, you know what I mean? I'm really suffering at the minute for this.
Have you not got any
Right.
antihistamines?
I do. I've got an anti-Joan and anti-Fiona too.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
I do.
Oh,
I do.
no.
Just for your peace of mind, Grandma. Just for your peace of mind. Fine, I'm fine. This song's really cheery and upbeat.
I must be able to go down more.
And 180 were challenged by Travis to die by the line that he drew with his sword when the battle was high. Any man that would fight to the death cross over, but him that would better fly. And over the line went 179. Hey, Santa Ana, they're killing your soldiers below. And man, wherever they go, will remember the Alamo. Old Bowie lay dying, his powder was ready and dry. Flat on his back, Billy Bowie killed a few in reply. And young Davy Crockett was singing and laughing with gallantry, fear in his eye. For God and freedom, a man more than willing to die. Well, hey, Santa Ana, they're killing your soldiers below. And man, wherever they go, will remember the Alamo. They sent a young scout from the battlements, bloody and loud, with words of farewell from her garrison, lay valiant and proud. Grieve not, little darling, my dying. If Texas is sovereignly free, we'll never surrender and never with liberty be. Hey, hey, Santa Ana, they're killing your soldiers below. And man, wherever they go, will remember the Alamo. Say, hey, Santa Ana, they're killing your soldiers below. And man, wherever they go, will remember the Alamo.
Yeah.
Well done, darling.
I love it.
Or the one who could just sing it.
I don't. You obviously know the song, and you've pulled the chords up. I don't even know the song.
It's off my favourite Johnny Cash album this time, which is America, 100 Years Salute in American History.
The one that you keep
Oh,
telling us to
right.
listen to.
Church
We, the
came
people
to
of the
Smith.
United States, in order to form a more perfect union. And that's where the, you know, the Paul Revere, the Battle of New Orleans. I play a few. I played the whole album. I played the whole album once on a live job.
Yeah, I remember.
I had to buy the vinyl to get the words.
Aye. Back in the days when you used to get the words for songs on the vinyl.
Yeah.
Right, yes, a cowboy.
Like 4 pages on the vinyl. That's what I
Cowboy
reckon.
song for you. Well, I've been walking these streets so long, thinking of the every crack in the dirty sidewalk of the wherever goes the name of the king. I'm kind of washed away like the snow and the rain. Looking at those off the market, on the road, on the horizon. Oh, I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy. I'm out on the horse, like a rhinestone cowboy. On the land of walking on the snow, and all this coming over the phone. Well, I really don't mind the rain. I can hide over the pain. Down when you're riding the train that takes you the long way. And I dream of the things I do. Somewhere broken in the dark inside my soul. Let me alone off the road, off the road to my horizon. But I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy. Right now, like a rhinestone cowboy. It's all the way from where we go. I'm just going over the phone. Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Well done.
Spot on. I like it. Have you got the cable plugged in for the internet, Alex?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Is it just me, or did the picture go funny for everyone?
It did.
The sound did as well.
Yeah. That's all right.
Go straight in the sky. Well, what I was, yes.
I know how to do that.
Yeah, then
Old cowboy named riding down one dark and windy day.
No one play anything. I'll be back.
So Johnny Cash,
No explaining.
On a ridge he settled as he went along his way.
When all at
Is
once,
it- is it
When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw. I love that song.
Uh-huh.
Right, go on. Danny, why don't you play that for if you can? If you don't know, it's all right.
I don't know the chords, but I can look.
It's in here. Starts in
A
here.
minor.
Ghost riders in the sky.
23 chords, I'm not sure.
Oh.
Ghost riders down to one top every day. And on and on. I can see the paper.
Don't know what's on the
Some cowboy named riding down one dark and windy day. On a ridge he settled as he went along his way. When what at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their brains are still on fire and their roots are made of steel. Their hose are black and shiny and their hot breath you could feel. A bolt of fear went through them as he thundered through the sky. For he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost rider in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes are blurred, their skirts are burnt with sweat. Riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught him yet. Cause they've got to ride forever and range up in the sky on horses on fire. As they ride on their pride. As the riders looked on by him, you wanna save your soul from hell, riding on a ring. Then cowboy, change your way today, or with us you will ride. The devil's herd across the endless sky. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Riders in the sky.
Way.
Well done. Well done, Danny.
Excellent.
That is
Only one problem, son. I told you not to play while I wasn't here.
Spur of the moment there.
Spur of the moment. Here, look, Dan. This is a spur of the moment as well, look.
I don't have one. That's nice. Waiting for when I pass my cave assessment.
You what, sorry?
Right.
I've got one waiting for me when I pass my cave assessment.
Which you will do very soon. Next
Aye.
weekend. Not this weekend, but next, isn't it?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm going twice again this week.
Yeah.
I went twice last week.
I've got a minibus full of, I've got a van full of people to go down to Danny's cave to help him pass his assessment. Milner's one of them.
one of them.
Milner.
That's wrong.
Oh, well,
Wait,
he said
take your grandma, take your mum down, Michael.
No, but anyone who can help.
No,
no, thank you.
Mama wouldn't help.
No, thank you.
No, it's true. Like, if your clients don't enjoy it, you fail.
Do it.
Yeah, that's why I was very careful to pick the people with balls of steel. Milner being the.
Nah, it's not that bad. I'm a little girl's blows, me. I'll do it.
The difference is though, the difference is you can switch your brain into I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to be able to do, and I wouldn't say that I'm naturally confident in them sort of things, but there's nothing going to stop me having a go.
Brian, have you ever done caving?
I think Brian.
Only in the daylight with a powerful torch.
Oh.
No, I've never done any caving.
Joe did caving. Now Danny's done caving. I think
Joe's done it more hardcore stuff than me.
Aye.
Yeah, you certainly had a fair share of outdoor activities in caving and such, yes. Never.
What I was looking at the other day, Grandad. Do you know, you sparked me interest in, Grandad.
Eh?
Do you know what I was looking at the other day?
Yeah.
Paragliding.
Oh, aye, that's the way to go. Wait a minute, it was too windy for paragliding.
No, I mean, I've been looking at it online.
Oh, right.
Hey, and
To get your full license these days, it's about $1,000.
yeah, well, I think to buy a paraglider itself was about $1.5 grand when we were, when Joe and I were asking.
Yeah, it is new. But you could get a second-hand one and get a club to check it over to see if it's safe.
All right, because I mean that is fantastic way of enjoying yourself paragliding. You just get yourself up Skidoo on the right day, wind below 15 mile an hour, and just launch. You know?
You like suicide for me.
I'm not suggesting you do it without learning how to do it. I meant when you're capable, when you're past.
I mean, if you get, you need to have the insurance these days, and if you don't have the insurance and you crash, then it's on you.
Oh,
As
yeah.
a paraglider, I think I would sell it and buy beer.
I'm with you, Brian.
Hey, Brian, and when you crash on beer, it's not
You'd
so.
like to do that, Dad, wouldn't you? Paragliding.
Aye, I would actually, but let's face it, Brian, whatever it takes to get higher.
Well, that's it. It's worth a try. Way I man.
You like being and I ended up in the pub.
Yeah. Val's a qualified skier now. It was so funny. He's sliding down this path and got the skis between a little trellis fence.
Every time.
The skis kept going through the fence and she's just holding on to the top of the fence and said, "What do you do now?" She says, "Take them skis up and get down the
Go to
pub."
the pub. You're useless. I said, all right.
At least you made a sensible decision at the last.
It was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Mulled wine.
Mulled wine in the
Aye,
pub.
it's good. I mean, quite a lot of people go to ski resorts and don't ski.
Just drink them.
Aye.
Andy Joe,
What?
I've had to retire your tent.
Really?
I got fully soaked one night.
Oh,
Got so.
Andy Joe's MacPack tent.
Oh.
It was pulling up the water on the bottom for a few times, and then like it was coming through the bottom, and it was like getting me roll mat wet, which I could deal with. But then it started soaking me sleeping bag too, so I had to retire it. But that was me best ultralight tent. That so I've bought a new tent.
Oh,
Good
right.
for you.
It's getting made in Scotland as we speak.
Mate, it's got a lot of money then.
Nah, you'd be surprised, you know.
Oh, I don't think so.
Compared to what the big companies are charging, it's quite cheap.
And you not just buy a nice little tent for about 30 quid.
No, I'd die unless you want us to die on the mountains, Grandma.
Oh dear.
Yours on.
Just don't go in the mountains, just put it on our back lawn.
Just go to the pub. I don't want the mountain pub.
so what sort of tent you buying? Just a 1 foot, 2 foot?
It's a trekker tent, and it takes 2 walking poles to set it up,
Oh, nice.
and it's 700 grams.
Wow.
Eh?
I'm getting a custom spec where the inner mesh is like solid, so it's rated for wind. You know what I mean?
700 grams, the whole package including the aluminium pegs.
I thought
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he
Not
said
the pearls included. The pearls, my
No,
pearls.
but you're going to carry them anyway, so that makes
Yeah.
sense. That's really good. My man thought you said 700 grand.
Ah,
Oh, he's rich for
yeah,
him.
he's that rich.
It's an expensive tent, that one, like.
Back on his toes.
I know it.
700 grams,
700 grand. How much is it then, really?
250 quid.
That's alright, actually. Yeah.
Aye.
It's like,
Two walking poles.
is it going to be.
What you say, Grant? What you say, Anthony Joe?
How do you put it over two walking poles? Because you can't put it inside. You'd be going
It
through.
goes in a grommet. There's a little grommet. And there's one on either side, one next to the door at full length, and the one at the other side at like half length. And then it's like a triangle shape with the pole there.
Mhm.
And then there's the porch. It's the same shape as your MacBook.
So there's only an outer sheet, there's no inner tent.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I'm impressed. I am suitably impressed.
It's getting. I was messaging the bloke who makes them. Like I had a full-on email conversation with him.
What's it called if I want to check it out online?
Trekker tent with 2 Ks. Trekker.
Where does Gromit come into it?
Wallace.
Is he with
Wallace is
Wallace?
actually. Wallace is the bloke I was speaking to.
Yeah,
I had trousers on at the time.
Oh, I won't ask any more. Too much information.
Based in like it's based in like Preston or Burnley or something like that, isn't it?
Somewhere like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it the Drift 2, Dan?
Is it?
The Drift 1. Because I don't want any excuse to share with anybody else.
Aye.
No, you can't share to one man tent.
All right, show your sound there. Right?
Is it extra long or for your height?
Yeah,
or-
I added a few inches. Yeah.
I bet you did.
6.
I expected it to be like snug. It's actually quite spacious.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm impressed. Good that, like.
I like the colour the best.
Yeah, it's good that, like. I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Anyway, never mind that bollocks. Who's playing?
But yeah, the tent's 2 kilos, like, and I've been.
Alice would like to
It's
speak.
massive.
Would like Alex would like an appointment, please. Right, Alex.
Is this extra instrument something I can pop in and pick up on my way back home today?
Yeah?
What you on about?
Bring the. Yeah.
I don't know yet.
What instrument?
Alex is going to be playing another instrument in that room
What is it?
on the next jam. He doesn't know, and neither do you.
Is it a banjo?
I'm not telling you.
It is, isn't it?
You'll find out next week.
It's a
Alex will
banjo.
find out tonight, but you'll find out next week.
It's a banjo, isn't it?
Next week.
Right, the banjo from
Danny's
it.
not going to stop fishing. Danny's not going to stop fishing for information.
You seen him on
I
Friday night.
won't tell him.
I don't know. You see a Friday
I
night.
don't know.
I've got to get home, Clean man. We get home.
Yeah,
soon.
your
Aye,
mum
go on, son, you hold it.
Alex, I don't know. Danny, how stable is this in high wind if it's done with 2 poles?
Because it's designed for Scottish winds on the hills.
Once the pegs are pegged down, remember, it doesn't really matter. As long as the poles are upright and the pegs are like pulling the tent out rigid, then it'll survive.
It's got guy lines too.
Yeah. Aye, it's a great idea. That.
But I've been doing my research for a few months now. That's the one I decided on.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to really put any more money into one of them massive companies.
Are you,
Always
yeah.
mess me around.
I'll call you on Thursday.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alex,
Is that-
you.
I'm back in a minute. I'm back in a minute. Hang
Oh,
on.
I thought he was leaving.
Is he playing or is he going?
He's
He's
going.
heading for home with his
Should I
mum.
play or should I go?
Well, to be honest, we've done like 2 hours. I think we'll probably just need another tune out.
I need a shower as well, mate.
You what?
I need
Danny,
to go for a shower.
Do you need? Can you get one more? Can we get one more tune out here before we go or not?
I've just played one, man.
That's not what I asked.
Hey, what
Right,
about
okay. I'll play
Brian's ready for a kip.
I said Brian needs a round of applause. He's been on here since pretty 6:30.
He does.
It hit.
One
should
more
be fine.
One more tune out of Dan, and we can all switch off.
But thank you, Dan.
Right, yeah. Come on, Dan. One more tune. What a way to bed.
Right. Have you heard this song, Uncle Brian? No, you wouldn't have.
We'll never know.
Have you heard this song, From the Bottom to the Bottle by Chris Christopherson?
I doesn't ring any bells, but that doesn't say I won't know it when he starts playing it.
Let's have it.
You ask me if I'm happy now. That's good as any joke I've heard. Well, it seems since I've seen you last, I've done forgot the meaning of the words. Well, if happiness is empty rooms and drinking in the afternoon, well, I suppose I'm happy as a clown. But if it has a thing to do with smiling or forgetting you, well, I know this that I can say I am. Did you ever see it down and out, or waking up alone without a blanket on to keep him from the dew? And the water from the weeds has soaked the papers he's been putting in his shoes to keep the ground from coming through. When his future feels as empty as the pockets in his pants because he's never seen a single dream come true. Well, that's the way that I've been feeling since the day I started falling on the bottom to the bottle stool by stool. Learning hard to live for losing you. I'm better off with three now to do the things I choose. Well, all my time gone, I've got nothing left but sleeping time to lose. There's no one here to carry on as I stay out a whole night longer, give or take this damn final call. Well, I'm living like I want to do and doing the things I want to do, and nothing means a thing to me at all. Did you ever see it down and out, or waking up alone without a blanket on to keep him from the dew? When the water from the weeds has soaked the papers he's been putting in his shoes to keep the ground from coming through. And his future feels as empty as the pockets in his pants because he's never seen a single dream come true. Well, that's the way that I've been feeling since the day I started falling from the bottom to the bottle stool by stool. Learning hard to live with losing.
Yeah.
I've heard that one before, Danny.
That's really good, mate.
Me and Grandad watched actually the best film ever made, and that's got something to do with that song.
What's the best film ever made?
What do you think it is, Dad?
Convoy?
Yeah.
I had to get into your brain there for a second.
Aye.
Yeah.
And if you're getting out all right.
That would be a job getting out of it.
And what relation does it have with that song?
I don't thought getting into his brain being difficult. It's that small.
Your country style of playing is coming on nicely there, son.
Aye, it is excellent.
Chris Christopherson's the main actor in Convoy.
Aye, he can play and sing.
And he can play a good part as well in the film,
Yeah,
which is actually quite rare for a country music star.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers is in a few movies.
There's been a
He's
few,
dead
like,
now, isn't he, Kenny Rogers?
The latest,
Hey?
Is he?
What'd you
Kenny
say?
Rogers, he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, I thought he was.
the latest movie star to have all of them talents, ironically, played Chris Christopherson's part in a movie recently, and that's Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper's a really good singer and good musician, and he's a good actor as well.
Aye.
Well, I'm
Grandad
gonna
enjoyed
stick with
Convoy,
my
didn't you,
thoughts.
Grandad? Grandma, you liked it too.
We can remember it the first time round, son.
Nah, man. Grandad said he couldn't remember it when he watched it with
You've
us.
got to remember that the first time round.
He can't
Can't get a break with it. Well, Brian, good night, son. I'm on my way. Thanks for coming. Alex is still here.
Yeah, I'm heading off.
He's heading off now, so it's good night from me. Good night from everybody.
Right. Right.
And we'll see you soon.
Take it easy,
I'll see you on Friday, Alex and EJ.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
I'll see everybody else sometime.
Tuesday.
You will.
Take it easy.
Take it